The ocean is beautiful, but it hides things. Things that should never come back to shore. I learned that one evening when I went for a walk on the beach and saw something I still can't explain. Last summer, I took a solo trip to a quiet coastal town. I rented a small beachfront cabin, hoping to clear my mind. The beach was peaceful, mostly empty, just endless waves stretching toward the horizon. One evening, just before sunset, I decided to take a walk along the shore. The sky was turning orange, the air was warm, and everything felt calm, until I noticed him. Far out in the water, just past the breaking waves, a man was standing. Not swimming, standing. His head and shoulders were above the water, completely still. At first, I thought it was a sandbar, but the tide was coming in, he should have been pulled under. I squinted against the fading light. Something about him was wrong. I wasn't alone. A couple walking nearby had noticed him too. The woman whispered, "He's been there for a while." We watched in silence, waiting for him to move, but he didn't. He just stood there, staring toward the shore. Then, without warning, he took a step forward. The water should have gotten shallower, but it didn't. He stayed at the same height, moving toward us with slow, deliberate steps. A wave crashed in front of him, and for a split second, he disappeared beneath the water. When the wave receded, he was closer, much closer. His face was pale, his eyes black like the depths of the ocean. And his mouth was moving, forming words, but no sound came out. The couple turned and ran. I wanted to do the same, but I was frozen. The man in the water was staring at me now, his lips still moving. Then I heard it, a whisper. But not from him. From behind me. I spun around, but there was no one there. Just empty sand. When I turned back to the water, the man was gone. The waves crashed. The wind howled. But the beach was empty. And yet, I still felt watched. I ran back to my cabin and locked the door. I didn't sleep that night. The next morning, I asked a local about what I saw. They just gave me a strange look and said, "Sometimes the sea gives things back, but not everything should return." I left that beach the next day. But even now, sometimes when I hear the ocean, I think about that man. And I wonder, was he trying to come back? Or was he warning me to stay away? Have you ever seen something strange in the water? Let me know in the comments. I want to hear your story.